Hey, here's a little summary of my yesterday's and today's work. I joined them together because it somehow made more sense because I was in the middle of mess. But now I have this certain result and I would like to share it. So if we go to this main issue, we have the list of components issue and we have a datdot web app issue. So if we take a look at the components issue, I made like a structure, table of content of the whole app. So we have all the web components, and down we have also like general UI elements that maybe we will be able to even use them for some other app. So they are like absolutely general, like button, filters, range sliders, and so on. And from the main web app components, we have the screen for user, screen for plan, screen for work, screen for apps, and navigation. And inside of each, we have then like, I don't know, from user, we have a dashboard. And if we click here, we can see the design phase. So we can see the wireframes for this dashboard. We can see the implementations issue. Then in the test phase, we'll have some issue here. We can see what are the subcomponents, web app subcomponents in this sense, and which UI elements will we use here. So all is linked, and if this one doesn't have any subcomponents, so let's go and check this one. New account, and here we have some subcomponents, and if we click then on the subcomponent, we can see all the wireframes and implementation issue and all the subcomponents or UI elements. I see that I'm missing here links to the wireframes and implementation. I'm going to add this, but good that I went once again through and noticed this. So I went and clicked everything already, but you always can miss something. So I guess I'll have to go and click multiple times. So let's see this one. So we have everything in. And if we go back to another issue that has sub-issues, so in the plan, we also have sub-issues, and if we click here, we then also have for each issue the wireframes, implementation, and if there is available components and UI elements. Okay, so this is the components view, table of content, list of everything. For screen, app screen, and for navigation, there is not much in yet. There was nothing available, or at least, let's say, it's scattered around many other issues, so I'll have to go and now figure out like what actually fits the navigation and where do the action bars go, because we have like a navigation, and above the navigation is actions based on which screen you are on, and we'll see, I mean, how exactly and where to put that, but this is still open. And on the other hand, if we go to the web app issue, we can just go and click, let's see all the wireframes, and then we can see the wireframes for the user, plan, work, apps, and navigation. We can then click on the plan, for example, and we see all the sub issues. And then if we click this one that has also sub issues, we get again to more sub, and then we get to the lowest in the whole structure. And for each of them, we of course have the results of the. Here it's not, of course, because we have for the sub components the wireframe. For this one, it just doesn't exist yet, let's say, or maybe it will never because we have those subcomponents. Okay, so the same for the implementation. We can just go and check all the implementation issues, and then sub, and so on. So this is the current